Great Rizzy, we out here right now on the album Snapshot. Look, we are coming up on some time, but we got rapper Big Pooh still in the building. Up here with us on Shade 45. His new project, To Dream in Color, is out there, man. So let's talk about like some features and stuff. What are some of the favorite features that you've been a part of? Because I know, and while people may not understand being independent, going ahead and creating your own projects, this is a lot of time that you put into your projects. But when it comes to features, what are some of the features that you've been on that, somebody calls you, like, yo, Pooh, what you doing?
I think some of my favorites with Jared Evan, who's on the album. We've done a few songs together now, and I'm actually on his new project coming up. I'm on there a couple times. When I got to work with Kendrick and Schoolboy and the whole TDE, those were favorites. Just organic vibes. Those were notable ones. I mean, at this point, a lot of the features I do are people that I admire or want to work with, and those kind of the only ones I do at this point. But when people call me, shout out to Bishop Lamont and Focus, because we done work together as well. So those are always fun times. But I try to keep it that way. You know what I mean? Like I try to, if I'm gonna do a feature, I try to. It didn't always end up this way, but now I try to just do stuff that inspire me or that I'm moved by. Because at the end of the day, if it don't do that, then there's no point in me doing it.
Do you approach your feature work differently than your album work?
It depends. It depends on what's needed. I might try something different on the feature that I just testing out. Depends on it. All depends on what the feature is calling for, but I generally approach him the same.
This has nothing to do with music. I'm just a little jealous that his hairline is still intact. Can I say that on air? Shy know what I'm going through right now. I haven't seen my hairline in about 12, 13 years. So the fact that this man, when you was on Zoom, you didn't have braids, right? Was your hair out?
No, I don't think I had them at the time.
This motherfucker grew all his hair since the last project.
Look, the thing was, I didn't think I could grow my hair again, right? I had grew it out. The last time I grew it out, it was right when the minstrel show dropped originally, and the last time I had got my hair cut was the day before the minstrel show. So it was September 12th, 2005. And I grew it out for a couple years, and then I ended up cutting it. And then I was like, okay, I can't grow hair again. So while we was in the pandemic, obviously I wasn't going to the barbershop, and it was just growing. And so I had my wife, I was like, yo, twist it up for me. So she twisted up, and then I started seeing it growing more. And then I was like, okay, now I got to go get this thing braided. Found a braider, got it braided. And I was like, I'm just going to keep it till I'm back outside. I'm back outside, and I don't want to cut it. I don't want to cut it.
I don't even know why I asked this fucking question, because now I feel worse than I did 2 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I didn't know if it would even grow.
Look,
Meanwhile,
I can't grow a mustache, though.
3 to 4 inches later, it's just going, down his back. Pause, by the way. I'm like, what the fuck? Yo, whatever it is, man, just give us a secret,
It's evened
bro.
out, man. I can't grow a mustache. You know what I'm saying? I have never cut.
I'd much rather have my hairline.
I have never cut this a day in my life. This is all that's ever grown.
I'd much rather have my hairline. But you know what? We got the music. Let's get to some features, man. We're going to play something real quick. Don't go anywhere. We have one more break with rapper Big Pooh before he hits the road and is going to go tear down some show somewhere. So stick around, all right? Don't go anywhere. The new project is out there right now. The Dream in Color.